Let's get it.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Dalton Schultz.
It will be raining. I hate playing in the rain. I swear I do.
So far this season.
So that means I'm about to go for the 2 instead of kicking the field goal.
On Thursday night.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gunn with my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Titans in this matchup. This is one of those games that old school guys dream about.
Absolutely, and count me among those guys because we got the #1 rushing offense in the league taking on the #1 defense in the league. And that, to me, says this is going to be a hard-hitting game that's going to be won in the trenches. Partner, I'm already taped up. Maybe you and I should pad up for this one.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from Nashville. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 22 carries, 115 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Let's go. Good shit, Diggs.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Elliott going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Again, it's Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. It's caught, and it's 8-0. He hits the
I had to go for the 2. I can't kick in the rain.
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Derrick Henry all alone.
Bro, y'all kidding me? Come on, secondary, bro.
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Going to run again here with Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Cowboys at 12-3 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. He wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Eluding the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4.
Let's go.
Touchdown. Noah Brown from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill.
Let's go. Good shit, Diggs.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take
his second pick.
Of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. On play action, Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hit.
Oh, come on, bro. I left that dude, bro. Get out of here with that.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Pollard is in. Touchdown.
Easy, TD. Let's go.
So Charles,
I'm finna try to kick the field goal, even though I hate kicking on the range.
It's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And he's off to a very poor start. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. We'll try and see if he can complete a few to the good guys here as he starts 1st and 10. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he's got some space here. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by C.J. Board. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And it's a Titans touchdown. Austin Hooper, 28 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Bullock good on the extra point. And that trims the lead down to 9. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by the Austin Hooper touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
First down, Prescott. They'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup.
Let's go.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. The quick slant caught.
Let's get it.
Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. But Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way, and have run
It's a pick if he throw it.
usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation.
Yeah, you better not throw it.
Right. You can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? So we've come upon, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Prescott now. And that is
Hey, I'll try to get his ass. I'm going for a 4th and 2. And we're aggressive with there.
Big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Bro, he just messed up my whole route, bro.
My goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On second down, here's Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Tannehill now to throw. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carry now for Derrick Henry. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Tannehill.
I don't know who left him wide open. Come on, bro.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this.
Go, good D.
Perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
A first down carry by Elliott. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is caught for
Let's go, man. We mousing shit. That's MG.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the...
And now before we get to...
What y'all challenging for, man? That's TD. Both feet was in.
Replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
What? Oh, they hold me. I gotta look at that again, bro. They hold me. They hold me, bro. Let me see. Oh, look at this shit. They got me fucked up. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Oh, he stepped out. Damn.
Maybe touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now here's Pollard. And he'll
get it.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
back now in Nashville. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He gets it to Burks again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's Tannehill. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Tannehill throwing again. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. They'll run. It's Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, it's Henry. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be
Damn, I can't believe I missed this. Ain't lucky as hell.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Henry. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill.
That's my fault. I should have kept running. I didn't think he was going to throw it to him. They still lost. It don't matter.
Henry, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point and good by Bullock. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing here, Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
How he intercept? Okay.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Now Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
It's now 4th down.
Let's go.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Let's get it. That's game.
The Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And it's caught. And he
Let's
is
get it.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Marr now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Take it in at the 3. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Tannehill. Man open.
I might want to try to pause out. Hit the button so hard, try to pick this shit up.
Another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time.
13 and 2, 3. Let's get it.
Your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Cowboys, they run their record to 13-3 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they dip to 5-11 now on the year. And they will look to turn it around next time out.
Hold on, chat. This is the last of the regular season right here. All right, let's end the regular season 14-3. Let's get it.
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's been torching secondaries all season, now closing in on 1,200 yards. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
We are just inside the Beltway and 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. We welcome everybody again alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn and CD. We've got an interesting test here today. One of the league's best passing games and one of the best pass defenses set to square up and see who can perform better in a high-profile matchup.
And you and I talk about all the time how fortunate...
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This fielded right at the goal line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They'll be brought out by a player who was undrafted back in 2015 out of Old Dominion. Last season, his first as a starter. It's Taylor Heineke.
Let's face it, you don't see too many Old Dominion alums suiting up under center in the NFL. And in fact, Taylor Heineke, the first ODU quarterback to suit up for a regular season game, not to mention doing well in the playoffs. This guy's an absolute fighter. Fought for every chance he's had in this league. Attitude, determination, those carry over to his teammates very well.
To throw again on second down, Heineke. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot.
Thank you. Let's go, Diggs.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Pollard again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Bro, my old man got in my fucking way. I'm going for it.
But it looks like he did not make it. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Well, these two teams you might remember met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Cowboys at 13-3 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
Come on, 87. You got a 86. You got a block.
You show your team some trust instead of just talking about winning, the very next game. You point out to them, "Wow, a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason." And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little oil, so to speak, as they kind of limp into January.
Yeah, and that oil can set fire to their season, can't it?
Look at that.
See what I did there? But here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership at the head coaching spot and the coaching staff and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Heineke. Steps away to his left.
Bring that shit back.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Come on, Kevin Joseph, bro.
Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We've got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. On second down, Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On third down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. First down, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott.
Let's go, Zeke.
This one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. And this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Marr on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second and 11 now. Heineke over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Come on, bro. Y'all leaving people open and shit, bro. I can't cover everybody.
53 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were...
Look at him. He wide open.
Antonio Gibson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Play action now, Prescott. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's go, fellas. This is the calm before the storm, baby.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And that is caught.
Get it.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. And we get it, no time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Man, come on, bro.
It's incomplete. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
He still should have caught it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Damn, man.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Heineke on first down. That one caught by Gibson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out.
Kevin Joseph, what the fuck your sorry ass doing?
He did. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Looking to throw, Heineke. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Here's Heineke.
Oh, this nigga Kevin Joseph ass, bro.
Touchdown, Washington. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Dang, I had LG open.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh my God, every time I get hit, he throw a pig.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Heineke now looking to throw on first down. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Always got some breathing room. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to... Back now at FedEx Field. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So third down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. From the gun, Heineke. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And you can see by the X next to their name, they have clinched the NFC East already. For the moment, though, they would host a wild card game in round one.
And for me, it brings back memories about how tough it is to win this division. Not just in recent years, but think about the decades that have stacked up where we've said the NFC East, always one of the toughest divisions in the NFL.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Jamin Davis. The 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick 6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. On the draw, Robinson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Throwing, Heineke. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Prescott on first down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
On play action, Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 2nd and 6. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Again, it's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Commanders, the win here in Week 18 gives them a pivotal 11th win on the year, running their final mark to 11-6. And now they'll await the final seeding for the
Oh, we got the Eagles, the championship game. We'll play that one later.